Hi there, welcome to my first video review of 2017, and you can see from the title it is LA SWAT or Los Angeles SWAT by Chris Fayers, released by Entertainment USA Mastertronic label in 1987. Now Chris Fayers appeared on a few games, Uchimata and Zoids by Martech being a couple of them, but unfortunately I'm going to concentrate on this one. Now I do actually own this. I got it in the most recent round of pickups that I did, but I never got round to playing it today, and it's got a kind of notoriety about it in that it's quite bad, or meant to be quite bad. So I was going to check just how bad it is and see if it ranks alongside the worst games I've played so far. I do quite like playing some of the bad games. Now, unfortunately, from the start, I'm not going to be singing the praises of LA SWAT. Everything about it is abysmal. You play a member of a SWAT team. There's three of you, but you only control one at a time. You've got to take the baddies out as you roam up the screen. It's incredibly tedious. Every time you get killed, one of your other remaining cohorts takes up the challenge of taking out these bad guys, who are incredibly poorly drawn and animated, as is everything else about this game. SWAT teams are renowned for being incredibly hard bastards, but the SWAT teams on show in this game are about as hard as wet bog roll. You know, they're incredibly easily dispatched by the stick wielding baddies. There's just absolutely nothing about this game to enjoy. It is hopelessly abysmal. Where do I start? Right, well, the graphics and lack of sound you can see. The controls are equally piss poor in that, I mean, I'm playing this on emulation, so I'm having to use the keyboards. And the only keyboard options you have is to use the cursor keys, which on a laptop equating to a spectrum of 5, 6, 7 and 8, and space to fire. 5 and 8 being left and right, 6 and 7 are up and down. Now, you can't shoot when you're moving in this game, or at least you don't appear to be able to on the version of it I'm playing, and that just makes the thing even more tricky than it needs to be. If you could at least, you know, shoot while you were moving, aka the likes, you know, if you could shoot while you were moving along the lines of games like Commando, other games of the ilk, then that might have made it slightly more fun than it actually is. As it is as fun as biting your fingernail down too short to where you get to the very raw bit, then forgetting about it and going and having a packet of salt and vinegar crisps, and then it stings like a bastard. This game has got absolutely no replay value at all. I know it was a budget title, but even so, you would have felt robbed having spent your money out on this pile of crap. And we know that there were some great budget games out. I've covered some of them, and so have other reviewers covered a multitude of absolutely fantastic 1 and 2 quid and even 3 quid games that were out there. There's just absolutely nothing you can say about Los Angeles SWAT that makes you want to go out and get it, or makes me want to play it again. This is going straight in the incredibly shit ZX Spectrum games playlist, because it is incredibly shit. It's up there with the worst. It's not quite the worst that I've played, but it is certainly up there. It's not quite as bad as Oriental Hero, but that's not really saying much. Being better than that game is nothing. Anyway, that was the quick review of the incredibly tedious, stupendously rubbish Los Angeles SWAT. Thanks ever so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and goodbye.